Hey guys, it's Jen. It is a really wet, rainy day, but we went to the thrift store, and before I get it all put away, I wanted to show you what we picked up. This we did not buy to wear as is. We got this because it is wool. This is 100% merino wool. Sorry. It's Eddie Bauer. We paid $3. And the plan is I can cut this up and make layered gloves for the kids, or I can make slippers for them, or various things. But I knew they're probably going to put the sweaters away soon, and I wanted to pick some up for projects. So it's coming off, I think, a lot brighter on camera than it actually is. It's a really, really lovely kind of rusty orange color. It's gorgeous, and it's soft. So there's that one. And there is this wool sweater also. This one is a size small. It is an Ann Taylor cashmere sweater. And it is a lovely, almost like a seafoam. Not quite seafoam, I guess. There's the tag. This is right here. It is 100% cashmere. It's really, really, really lovely. Alright, so then there's that wool sweater. And here's another wool sweater. And this one obviously had been mended a few times. This one was $3. It's a Turnberry extra fine merino wool. It's an extra large sweater. This is a lovely, lovely sweater. It is, and none of these were super thick, which was fine. We found a few that were thicker that we left there. They had, holes or things, and I didn't want to mess with them. So this is a really beautiful blue color. Because it's such a big sweater, you can get quite a bit out of it. And this one did have a small hole, but it was worth it because of the yardage we would get. So there was those, and then while we were looking through sweaters for wool sweaters, I saw this one. It is a St. John's Bay. It was $3. This is a cotton blend. It was not wool. It's a really dark navy and white, little V-neck with like a cabling, and I thought it was cute and cozy. I'm cold all the time, so I got that for me. And then this I happened to grab off a rack as we went past in the women's section looking for the sweaters, and I don't think this is actually a women's jacket. I'm pretty sure it's a men's jacket because it says muscle, but it's Abercrombie & Fitch, a size small. Paid $5 for it. It is it's obviously been washed and worn, but it's still in really good condition. I couldn't find any holes on it or anything, and I wear zip-up hoodies like all the time. So I grabbed that for me. And we will move on to the books. I didn't spend as much time as I would have liked in the book section, but they had some A to Z mystery books that we didn't have yet. We don't have very many of them, so we got that one and this one. Then we got this book, Heroes and Heroines. This looked really excellent, and so I grabbed that. And LDS Adventure Stories. We are LDS, or Mormon if you are used to that term. This is by Preston Nibley, and I've read some of his stuff when I was a kid, and I picked it up and handed it to Ruben, and he thought it looked really cool, so we grabbed that one. This one, and this one doesn't even look red, really. It's in like perfect condition, but this one looked really, really good. It's Why God Lets Us Choose, How Agency Explains the Way Life Works. So that was a really good one. I haven't read anything by this author before, but it looked good. This one, The First 2,000 Years by Cleon Skousen. I have been wanting to read this one, but I didn't have this one, and it just wasn't high enough on my I really, 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 really want to read it anytime soon list to get before. But for $2 I'll get it. It's really cool. He's a very good author. I also got this one. I don't read a ton of Sherry Dew. I just don't prefer her writing style, but this one I picked it up and flipped through it a little bit, and this one looked really good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. There were all kinds of weird things in books today. There was one that had like a little bitty envelope with a super old little gift card in it, and a really beautiful old pressed flower bookmark, and I almost bought it just because it had all these little things tucked in it, and my kids were distracting me, so I didn't. So let's see what is in this card that was given to a thrift store. So that'll be interesting. All right. If it helps you get better faster, just knowing people are thinking of you and praying for you, count me in. Okay, I was so sorry to hear of your post-surgery complications, and I am glad to hear you are home and recovering. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I look forward to seeing the incredible shrinking Degola. I'm not sure how you would pronounce her name. Love ya, Callie. Well, whoever Callie is, I'm sure the thought was appreciated. I know, the random stuff you find at thrift stores. All right, last book, guys. Okay, this is called, it says Hope, but when I looked inside, did I look inside or did I look somewhere else? I can't even think where I looked. Oh, that's what it was. I opened it up, and anyway, it's about having hope, and I don't like that it's underlined. I hate it when people underline in books. I understand that they're like studying them or whatever, but every time you read through a book, you typically get something different out of it, and so I feel like when it's underlined, it just kind of maybe draws your eye to that instead of helping you see what else you should see in a book, but I'll deal with it. All right, so that was that. I also looked in the like glassware area. And no, I don't know what this says. Obviously, it's in French. I don't know. I could look it up, I suppose. But it had some pretty veggies and some greens. And it's Corningware, which is awesome. And it was $4. I normally would not pay $4 for this at a thrift store. But I don't know, something about it caught my eye. I wanted this really, really badly. I don't know. So I paid $4 for it. I got some baskets. There's another basket there I wanted really bad. It was beautiful. It was about this size, maybe like a tiny bit bigger, but the sides sloped out more versus going up, and it would have been perfect for foraging some taller things like I can think of what it is. Anyway, it'd be great for foraging and harvesting out of the garden some things that are taller. But it was $15. I'm not paying $15 for a used basket. It's just not going to happen. None of the other baskets were anywhere close to that price. And when I tried to ask about it, the guy was like, well, I can't change the price. And they base it on quality and size. It is a little bigger. It was not bigger than all the other baskets there. And I could have gone and found somebody who could change the price, but my kids were being kind of, well, no, one of my kids was being kind of terrible, so I ignored it. This one was only $2. Which for the size isn't bad. It does have some wear across here, and it has a little broken part here, but I can easily fix that. I can glue it or wrap the handle or whatever. It was a sturdy, good sized basket. We use baskets for a lot of things, so for $2, that was fine. And I grabbed this one, which was also $2. It is smaller, but I really liked this basket. It was very, very pretty. And very sturdy. Quite sturdy. If you hear any screaming, it's my 3-year-old yelling at his siblings because he wants to play the math games they're playing, and they won't let him. So, yeah. Alright, I also got some glass loaf pans. They had a lot of them there. Well, no, not a lot, maybe like 6. This one was $1.50. All the other ones were $2. This one was set kind of off by itself, and the other ones were all stacked together. I checked it over. There's nothing wrong with this one to make it $1.50. I'm assuming just someone different marked that one. I think this one was at Anchor Hawking. Yeah, so glass loaf pan, and then this one is like a little one. This is Pyrex brand, and this was $1.50. It needs cleaning. They all need washing, but this one, I don't know if you can tell, it's quite a bit smaller than the other one. So I wanted both of those. I don't have any glass ones. We've been using metal ones. And I don't know, they're not going badly. I'd really like cast iron ones, I think, to try out, but we'll see. Got this little glass Anchor bowl for $1. Could be like a big cereal bowl or really a nice little mixing bowl. We use glass bowls like that, sorry, for a lot of things. Got this. This was $2. It is a drape, actually, and it's a pretty big drape panel, but that's not why I bought it. It's this light canvasy material, and I want to try to make an apron out of it. I know, a white background on an apron, what was I thinking? But it was only $2, and I mean, there's a little bit of discoloration, tiny bit on some of the edges, but I opened it up and it looked like it was in really good shape, and I cannot buy this kind of material in this yardage for $2 anywhere. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And I saw a super cute tutorial on Pinterest where you can take like a pillowcase and you can use the finished edge of the pillowcase where the pillow goes in here, the opening, and you can use that for the bottom and then just cut the length you want and do a casing at the top end and put elastic in it, and you have a super simple little girl's skirt. And they had a few pillowcases in solid colors and whatnot, but we saw this really pretty light floral, and she really wanted to try this one. So we're going to try making her a little skirt, a little summer skirt out of that. It was really cute. And I think that was $2 maybe. Oh, is that everything? All right, guys. I think that is everything. We were at the thrift store for like an hour and a half between just looking through all the sweaters to make sure that we had, you know, I had looked through them thoroughly because I don't know when we're going to get to the thrift store next. And we always pretty much go to Deseret Industries just because we know where everything is there. But I didn't find everything I was looking for. I was also looking for bikes for the boys, and they had bikes, but nothing we were really super interested in. I was also looking to see if they had any cast iron, any pans or anything. They did not. And I looked to see if they had any wool blankets, and they did not. But this isn't bad. I did get some of the things on my list, so that was nice. But anyway, this is getting really long. Sorry. I hope you guys are having a good week. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.